Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, AFK Journey will be the topic. We have a brand new mini update, let me say it like that. The small update brings a new elite builder, ULMUS, the Grow Keeper. So we're gonna check it out this video first and then I will comment. Now I will just leave you watching this and I will just say a few words, and when we're done with this then I will analyze and we're gonna see what community thinks and what everything they will bring with this new character, ULMUS.
The Hesperia has been engraved onto him, as are the rings of an ancient tree. With his branches and vines,
Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, of course.
The creatures of the forest, the wilders, little animals, and even newly blossomed flowers have all received his kindness. He is the Grove Keeper, ULMUS.
So tank, okay.
I've heard Grandpa ULMUS always forgets his age. Is that true?
Yes, Dolly. Let me tell you.
They always make it so goddamn good.
I like to remind him of his age by gathering nuts under his branches. 1 nut means Grandpa is 100 years old, and 2 means he's 200. Grandpa always gets confused by these naughty kids.
So, how old is Grandpa ULMUS really?
No one knows his actual age. But maybe Magister Merlin might know something.
I'm not sure about his age either, but I know he loves the forest and he's always there to protect. Grandpa ULMUS has 2 different states in battle, both providing crucial protection to the team. When his health is good, he uses his ultimate skill, Ancient Tenacity, hammering the ground to knock down the target and nearby enemies. His skill, Verdant Barrier, adds a shield to himself, and when it breaks, it deals damage to nearby enemies. Also, the skill, Way of the Forest, allows him to continuously recover a portion of his lost health. This is when Grandpa ULMUS becomes the Protector, taking the hits at the front and shielding those behind him.
But I know he has another state.
Okay, so he's not only a pure tank, you're gonna see now.
And then the squirrels can't gather any nuts.
That is when Grandpa is taking root, another way he protects everyone. When his health drops below a certain threshold for the first time, he returns to his initial tile and takes root, changing all his skills. In his rooted state, Grandpa ULMUS switches to a ranged attack form and becomes immune to all control effects. During this time, his ultimate, Ancient Tenacity, changes to throwing a boulder instead of hammering the ground, knocking down the target. This is when Grandpa ULMUS gets really angry. Verdant Barrier will now shield the foremost ally instead of himself. Way of the Forest also changes. When rooted, he recovers energy instead of health. Taking root allows Grandpa ULMUS to fall back and support other heroes, continuing the fight even with low health. So, little squirrels, please stop teasing him.
Interesting.
Although Grandpa ULMUS has forgotten his age, he remains our trusted guardian, and we must cherish his kindness.
I love Grandpa too. Let me talk to them. We often sit by his roots together and listen to his fascinating stories of the past.
Well, through his roots, Grandpa can use his exclusive skill, Prowling Roots, to sense the battlefield. When an enemy
Of course, he will need dupes so he can actually work. For sure.
Grandpa ULMUS uses his roots to entangle the target, extending their downtime and dealing damage. This control effect can trigger once every 4 seconds on the same enemy.
Grandpa
okay.
ULMUS is so powerful.
Yeah, he'll need exclusive weapon, for sure.
Magister Merlin has lost memory?
I'm not sure, but
You have a question?
Just go ask Grandpa ULMUS.
So nice. Okay, so Grandpa ULMUS is the brand new character, guys. Let me just lower the sound here. So let me discuss what they said pretty much right now. So let me go here. So he's a tank, wielder, physical range type of the character. So mainly he'll be a tank, right? After enemy takes some part of his HP, most of the HP, he'll transform in something else in a way. So he will go in a back line, right? And then he will do the attacks, he will do the healing, he will also do the energy, he will also get the energy and many other things. So let me just check it out one more time. Again, you already know the drill. I believe so. He will need copies to actually work, especially exclusive weapon in my eyes. Okay, now let me go here and check it out. So, ultimate. Passive. When almost HP ratio drops below 30% for the first time, he retreats in the back line and takes root to recover 30% HP. While rooted, almost is unaffected and unable to move. His normal attacks become range and deal an additional damage. Let me just do this. To enemies surrounding the primary target. Active, almost attacks an enemy, knocking the target and adjacent enemies into air, dealing 200% attack damage plus extra 4% HP damage. This skill prioritizes the area with the most enemies within his attack range. Level 2, increase the damage dealt. Okay, level 3, I cannot see now. Okay, it's not even so much important. Yeah, this is the ultimate.
His skill Burden Barrier adds a shield to himself.
Okay, also he gets the shield, and when it breaks, he will do the damage.
The skill Way of the Forest allows him to continuously recover a portion of his life.
Yeah, also this skill will give him constant healing, so like this he will have survivability, and he's gonna be able to tank as much as possible. Okay, now look, when he loses certain amount of HP, he will transform into that passive ultimate. Okay, he will go in the back line, not anymore in the front line, and from this he will keep on attacking, he will keep on healing, so it will be really hard to kill, and this can be helpful. Also, the ultimate is now different. He will drop a rock onto you like nothing. So yeah, interesting character, interesting concept of the character. Do I think he'll be extremely broken and game-changing? Not really, but definitely a really good and solid tank overall, especially when you get that exclusive equipment, because then he will prolong the enemy to stay on the ground when being hit, etc. That's a big deal and gives you time to survive and kill. Yeah, also he is regenerating energy, as you can see, and he can continue the fighting even with the low HP, so he will have that survivability. Now this is the roots, guys. Almost extends his roots to trap vulnerable enemies on the battlefield. Whenever an enemy target is knocked down, knocked into the air, or affected by other displacement effect, almost binds the target to the ground, increasing the knockdown duration by 2 seconds and deal the damage. This effect can only affect the same enemy once every 10 seconds. Can be extremely helpful, guys. That's the...
When an enemy is knocked up, knocked down, or forcibly moved, Grandpa ULMUS uses his roots to entangle the target.
Yeah, and that's it. This is something that I already explained. So just a little bit still, let's see the comments and end the video. Still need a Graveborn healer. Coming from AFK Arena, seeing Grandpa ULMUS here with the same set of skills is quite oddly nostalgic. I hope it is explained where was during the Lucian tree. So he's a tank that retreats to the backline to no longer be a tank. So he's basically a marksman, tank, warrior, and support at the same time. Need more grave supports, that's true. We want Lore Sun, Lilith here stalking bush, me, Lilith Loki out here telling us to touch grass. Hold up another Wilder. Looks like we're gonna be saving tickets and diamonds for the next update then again. Okay, nice. We can replace Granny. He actually seems quite fun and can be strong in the right compositions. Yeah, That's 100% true. Okay, guys, that's it. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. And honestly, I'm looking forward to see him in the action, and maybe I'll play with him. Who knows? That's it. Love ya, and bye.